This video is brought to you by Sayorite. Visit sayorite.com for all your project supplies, tools, and instructions. In this video, we'll show you what we believe is the best product for cleaning mold off of outdoor sling chairs. A product that easily removes the stains and also does not damage the fabric or the threads that it was sewn with, like other harsh chemicals can do.
Hi, I'm Eric Grant with Sayorite, and today I'm on my back porch. And I love these sling chairs that I have, but we're starting to notice that there's some green mold that's starting to develop on the fabric, especially on the back sides of the chairs, as you can see here. So what can be done about this? Well, you can use a bleach solution with water and a little bit of soap if you like on the fabric and clean up that mold or mildew. The problem is a bleach solution, even if it's diluted in water, can cause damage to some fabrics and especially to the threads that the chairs are sewn with. So if you use a polyester thread to sew the sling chairs, or if the manufacturer used a polyester thread and the fabric is, let's say, resistant to a bleach solution, the threads can actually be weakened greatly. In fact, they can almost take away a year of its life just by using a bleach solution. Now that goes the same for a less than premium fabric. If you use a fabric from Sayorite called Fibertex Plus for sling chairs, or if you're using just umbrella sling fabric, it is resistant to a bleach solution. However, some chairs are made with fabrics that are far less superior, and those bleach solutions will basically eat the fibers of the fabric. Now, if you use a product like Iosso mold and mildew stain remover from Sayorite, this stuff does not damage the fabric fibers, nor does it damage the sewing threads. So it removes the mold and mildew rather quickly and well, as we're going to demonstrate in this video. The mixture contains a scoop, and one full scoop will make a whole quart of cleaner. Now you want to use this with a warm water. So you want to mix it with warm water. Now we're only going to use about 16 fluid ounces. We filled this with warm water, so I'm going to use half a scoop for my mixture because of the fact that it's not a full quart. And we're going to put it into the container, trying to get it in there. This stuff is also biodegradable and it won't harm you. Now once it's in the container, it's blue. As you can see, the container's blue. We need to mix it until the blue color goes away. This can be put on with a sponge or a rag. I'm just going to use a spray container to do it. So I'm going to mix this up until that blue color disappears. We're not going to clean this chair. It's got green mold here and also on the back side, just like this chair does that we just showed. So we're going to leave this one aside and show you the difference. Now the first thing you want to do, according to the instructions, is wet down the chair with clean water. I'm only going to basically clean the areas that have the green mold on them. Now you can see that my solution is no longer blue, and we will spray it onto the chair. I don't have to worry about wearing gloves or anything like that, and I don't have to worry about my plants. Now the instructions say to let it sit for about 10 minutes and keep it wet with our solution. So if it starts to dry out, I'm going to go over it again. I'm going to sit down and wait for a few minutes and make sure it stays wet with my solution. Okay, we've waited about 10 to 15 minutes here, as the instructions said, keeping it wet. And then it says to gently agitate the fabric with a soft scrub brush or a rag. Wow, it's coming right off. Wow, that's looking really good. Now we hose it off with clean water again. Now the true test will be when it dries completely to see if we've got all that mold off. If the mold and mildew is really bad, the instructions say to apply it a second time in the same manner. We're only going to apply it this one time. We're going to wait till this chair dries and we're going to show you the results compared to the chair I'm sitting in, which has not been treated. Okay, this is the chair that we cleaned and it's dry now. For some reason you can see things better when it's dry, but all the green that was down here is gone. Compared to the chair that we didn't clean, you can still see all the green. You can see the green down there. Now let's turn it around. So this is the chair that we cleaned here, and the green was way down here. That's gone. If you look at the one that we didn't clean, see all the green compared to this one? And it was easy. There was hardly any scrubbing whatsoever. It does it pretty much all on its own. And the real beauty of this process is that this stuff does not damage the fibers of the fabric, whether it's a premium fabric or a cheap fabric, and it doesn't hurt the threads. You can use Iosso mold and mildew stain remover on your sling chairs and all your outdoor furniture without worrying, and other applications as well. Check it out. It's at the Sayorite website.
Thanks for watching. If you have questions, be sure to give us a call or email us. We're glad to help.